Happy Monday, and thanks for joining. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Magician. Here's Starling from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the triple-two.
And he's good on the first of three. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Anthony up top. Covered by Smith. Pass to Starling. Here's Magician. Anthony feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 11-footer.
Away team ball.
Here's Smith. His last outing, he had 18 points. First quarter, just over a minute played. From the top of the key, and he connects with a jumper. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Anthony. Starling passes to Anthony. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Anthony, great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunities.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. The three, Smith. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Magician, pass to Starling. Here's the teardrop. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Anthony outside. Pass to Starling. Out to Anthony. Ooh, stolen by Smith. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Harris. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Diawara. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Anthony against Smith. Anthony in the post. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. A deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got George, and it's Magician in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And they call an illegal screen here. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
We've got George, and it's Magician in at the 3. Here's Cox. No good with the triple. Pass to Magician from behind the arc. No luck on that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rebounded by Freeman. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's George. George sets a screen. Here's Magician. Knocks down the long J. Magician's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Cox. They set the screen. To the middle. Got a hand on it. George drives in. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Banked it in off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Magician. 3-pointer. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Magician's got his first 3 points of the game. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Hits a 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Harris. Here's Cox. 1:16 left in the half. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Inside, it's stolen away. 55 seconds left in the first half of this game. Jacobson, pass to Smith. Here's Cox. Off the mark there with a 3. Lets the 3 fly.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Here's Cox. 3-pointer off the mark. Pass to Starling. Fires from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The away team.
They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something. You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting the rock well at 46%. They've got Anthony, and it's Starling in a 2-guard. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Anthony, the pass to Starling. Up and over Smith. And the basket by Starling. Starling's got 5 now.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Cox. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Three-pointer, Anthony. That shot, no good. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Cox. That 3's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Starling. Here's Freeman. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Smith. It's tipped. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Cox, back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Deflected! And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses. Got 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And the basket by Starling. Starling's got 8.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Anthony against Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Cox from the arc. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Freeman. Here's Starling. Give him 8. Anthony outside for the lead. Cox with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the inside. Smith outside. The 3. And it's Starling with a rebound. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Magician, the pass to Starling. Anthony outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Starling. To the middle. Magician, the pass to Starling. George outside. Here's Magician. 5 on the clock. Starling no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
To the paint. Meyer lays it up and banks it in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Now George. Shoots a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Anthony against Smith. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. From 10 feet out. Shot's no good. And he powers it down. One-handed. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Takes a three. The three ball is down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yes, sir! That one goes!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
On the wing, Anthony, covered by Smith. And it's in there!
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
A minute 20 left in the final quarter.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The gap to 1. Smith hits them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Anthony against Smith. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the three misses. Here's Magician. Anthony outside. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two. Anthony.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
At the line for two.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.